Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you this, write this down. The sword of Goliath is in the church. The sword of Goliath is where? It's in the church. They get the sword. When they saw David dropped it, they said, David killed this man, removed his head with the sword of Goliath. The sword of Goliath everybody wants to possess. The sword of Goliath that carries all power. The sword of Goliath that everybody needs. This man used it and dropped it. Who else needs the sword of Goliath? There was not a man that understands the power in the sword of Goliath. There was not a man that understands the power God kept in the sword. And they wrapped it with a cloth for you to know the importance. And they kept it behind the ephod. They were waiting for the man who will know how to use the sword of God. They were waiting for a man who will understand how to use the powers in the star. They were waiting for a man who will know how to use the powers in the waters. They were waiting for a man who will understand how to use the powers in bowls. They were waiting for a man who will know how to use the power in animals. They were waiting for a man who will understand how to use the power in trees. They wrapped it, ladies and gentlemen. The things God has made for us, they are wrapped in the cloth behind the ephod, and we cannot get them until we place a demand. We can't get them. We can't get them. David knew what he was looking for. He knew that the sword of Goliath that he missed so many years ago was with Eihebholo. Then he was going with Eihebholo. He did not carry any weapon, because he discovered that all his weapons were not weapon enough. That the weapon of Goliath is the best weapon. Hear what Eihebholo said. He said the weapon of Goliath, the Philistine whom thou slewest in Mount Elah, is wrapped with a cloth, hidden behind the ephod. And hear what he said. He said, if thou will take it, take it. Eihebholo said to David, if you will take the sword, then take it. You know what that means? If you will take it, meaning I don't know if you will agree to touch it. I don't know if you will value this sword. I don't know if you will agree to touch the sword, because Goliath has touched it before. So he said, if you will, I don't know for you. I don't know if you will criticize the sword, because Goliath touched it before. If you will want to take it, then take it. Meaning it's your choice. If thou will take it, then take it. David, if you will not criticize, if you will not say, because Goliath touched it before, I will not touch it, then take it. Then take it. David, if you will not criticize, if you will not grumble and say, this one is fetish, this one Goliath don't touch him, devil don't touch him, I will not touch it, then take it. You know, we live in a world where everybody criticizes now. We are criticizing the weapons of God, and we have accepted defeat. We are criticizing God's given weapon. We are seeing the weapon of Goliath, and we have refused to touch them. We are seeing the weapons, the raw weapons of Goliath, and we are neglecting them, and things are happening. People are dying. The whole world is going down, but the weapon is wrapped in a cloth, hidden behind the ephod, waiting for you to place a demand.